I do want to mention the today's special again because I want to make sure you get the motif and the color that you're looking for here. At $139.99, 5 flexible payments, you're getting 2 chairs and the table. But don't let the word bistro fool you. These are oversized. This is a 24-inch table. The seats are 18 inches and they're comfortable even without the pillows. These are still very comfortable. Those chairs, no assembly, they just unfold. That table, all you do, there's 3 screws underneath to put that top on the legs of the table, and you're gonna see it right here. This is the green in that palm motif. What's great, Deb, is that each color has a different motif.
Yes.
That is so smart. Love that. Take a look right there. That's all the assembly. That is our today's special. Great way to define an outdoor space. I think we're gonna go from fluffing our feathers and having a drink to a little bit of zhuzhing maybe.
We're
A little bit of
zhuzhing.
zhuzhing.
That's
I tell you, improvements does faux plants and faux flowers like no one else. Take a look at these, and daisies are classic. Daisies are purity. Daisies are timeless. You can really hang these anywhere to fill that space, to give you that great kind of deep green foliage and those great colors. And we have multiple colors here for you to choose from. And then the addition of that cocoa fiber basket, it's so high end.
Absolutely. So this is the daisies. You're getting 144 gorgeous daisies on each one of these plants. They have they're 19 inches from the top to the bottom. The plants themselves are 12 inches in diameter by 10 inches. And Ty is talking about that cocoa fiber basket. This is really showing because we give you the cocoa fiber basket. Now, if you were to pay for that in a real plant, this would be working. It's the whole purpose of the cocoa fiber is to hydrate your plants and to help with drainage, but we just want you to have it because it looks so great. And because your plant is 19 inches high, there are often times that you're going to be seeing the underside of it. But each one of these gorgeous flowers is going to be spectacular and a great addition to your new bistro look that you've just got, because all the colors will work back in these great gorgeous daisies.
This style too, somehow the daisies is a perfect kind of way to match back. There is like that bistro, almost bohemian feel with these kind of hanging plants, which again, we only see in very high-end restaurants or high-end hotels, because to create something like this, to take care of something like this is very hard and takes a lot of care. You are getting all of that benefit with zero maintenance. Now this one is that traditional kind of classic daisy. I would like to get a close-up shot on each one to kind of go through some of these colors as well. This is cream. When you go to hsn.com, this will be the cream daisies that you're getting here. Again, you can hang these, but these chains come off as well. If you want to place these tabletop or place these on a side table, those look great as well. I love that we've introduced more oranges this season.
Yes, so now you're looking, where are we? The camera's going where? So now, okay, so this is the golden.
The golden, okay.
This is golden, so this is absolutely gorgeous in these beautiful, beautiful, rich orange colors. So maybe you want to get the hibiscus and have your beautiful daisy basket in the gorgeous golden. Then I've got it in the dark pink and red multi, and if you can see it, there are different shades of like a deep fuchsia and almost a maroon color, and absolutely spectacular. And I want you to know that daisies are grown on every continent except Antarctica. That's the only place in the world that they aren't grown. And these are the real colors that daisies grow in. I mean, they're absolutely true. So when the improvements team, and we do say that improvements knows faux, we want to give you things that not only look realistic, but are true to what Mother Nature provides. So these colors are all true to what she does when she makes real daisies. Then last but not least, we've got the beautiful dark orange multi. So this is absolutely beautiful. You're getting the dark orange, you're getting the cream, and you're getting that beautiful yellow. And all of the leaves are all variegated colors as well. So you're getting a whole array of color that you're going to be able to have in your yard in this gorgeous plant. Remember, 19 inches long, 12 inches by 10 inches, and you can't go wrong. Take the chains off and plop them in a pot, and then you have something even more interesting. It's absolutely amazing.
No, you really can. And you'll get creative with them because we've talked about our faux plants, the azaleas and the petunias. And what's so fun is you get it home and you will walk around outdoors or indoors and you will find that place. Maybe there's a corner in your home. That's what I found in my home. There was a corner in my home that was just kind of a dead corner, kind of a dull corner. And if you get two of these, you can hang one underneath the other and do a vertical look. Or if you look around our set here, we have some hanging, but there's so many opportunities to where you could hang these. If I were to walk up here, if you have something kind of low hanging and you wanted to hang these up here, maybe you're gonna get two and put one on either side, or in that corner, if you didn't have anything to put in that corner, you could hang it up there in that corner. So you're getting the look, but you don't have to get up there and water them. You can go on vacation and not have to worry, not have to call your neighbor and say, please go water my daisies. Oh, and bring a ladder because I hung them up really high. You don't have to worry about that. So you may think about picking up a couple of these and maybe bookending or maybe putting them at different levels. My producer's telling me right now that our red pink, that kind of dark multi, is most popular right now.
Oh, really?
It's really vibrant. Look at that on your TV screen. Look how vibrant that is.
Well, think about this with the Flamingo Bistro set. How spectacular would that be?
Wow.
So that's what we wanted to go ahead and bring these to you because we wanted the colors to work back to the Bistro set. And again, each one of these plants is 12 inches by 10 inches, 19 inches from the top to the bottom. You've got 144 flowers.
Wow.
144. So this isn't like when you go to the big box garden store and you find a plant and you bring it home, and then after a couple of weeks, all the little buds and flowers start to fall out and you're like, uh-oh, and then by the end of the season, you've got a bald plant. This is something that's going to be with you season after season after season. And remember, no maintenance. You don't have to do anything, but they are weather resistant and rust resistant and fade resistant. So you can confidently put them outside and enjoy them. But the colors are spectacular and they will work back to the Today Special. So we can give you an entire look of everything to have your beautiful backyard or inside look gorgeous, because remember, these require no sun and no water. You can bring them inside as well.
So at $26.95, at this moment, I would consider picking up multiples. They do look great if you are bookending, or maybe you're getting 3 of them and you're gonna put them kind of at different levels, or maybe one is kind of outside in a space and maybe one's inside and it kind of pulls everything together. I will give you a heads up. As soon as I said that red and that pink, that dark red and pink combination was most popular, the cream combination has now taken the lead. Most orders are coming in, and a lot of you are ordering multiples, which I think is very smart, because this is kind of that classic daisy look. This is that when you look at it, you're just happy. You just smile when you see this. It's that timeless look. And if you're sitting out on that bistro table and maybe you're hanging it outside, this is the night to put it all together. Right at the beginning of our big spring sale this weekend, we're kicking it off. What we do here and what Improvements does for us is what Deb said earlier. Improvements curates the whole look. Here's what Improvements does, really. They take a look at all those very high-end, very expensive items like the hanging daisy baskets, like the bistro set, like the LED lamp, and Improvements makes it for you at an affordable price, but gives you that same look and that great feel. So then you look like you've got that outdoor space out of a magazine as well. And this is one of those pieces. And that little touch, you look underneath there, that cocoa fiber, which is real underneath, that's what really sets it off, Deb. That's what really makes it look so real and so high end.
Well, and attractive, because when you would if you had a black pot under there, it'd be like, oh, because you're going to be walking by it, you're going to be seeing it. But we wanted you to have something that was super decorative. And again, you'd pay more for that if this were a real plant, because remember, the cocoa fiber actually has a purpose. It keeps the plant hydrated and it helps with the drainage. But for our purposes, it's simply visually attractive. You've got that gorgeous black wiring that really enhances it. And then you get to see the cocoa fiber basket because the plant sort of is perched on top. So you're getting all that look in one great plant. And again, 19 inches, 12 inches, and 144 daisies. You're not going to have to worry about them. They're not going to fade. They're not going to fall off. They require zero attention. And we've got the 4 great colors that'll work back to the Today Special, or simply something that you might enjoy simply having anywhere in your home, because remember, no sun and no water necessary.
Here's just a couple ideas. Deb and I are going to run through a couple of ideas for you. If you have an overhang, maybe you're hanging them a little bit on the overhang, maybe a shepherd's hook.
Perfect.
Just put them out in the garden with a shepherd's hook, or maybe where you like to sit. Maybe it is on your balcony and you just have a pot, like a potted plant or something, some dirt. You can put the shepherd's hook in there and hang it. You can move it indoors as well. Like I said, we had this little spot in our kitchen. My wife had her desk there, but there was nothing in the corner. And we have a couple of these. I think we had the petunias at the time, and we hung one underneath the other. Now you're getting this long vertical view, which was just stunning, indoors, that brought all of that color indoors and that same feel that you're getting, but no maintenance at all. So I want you to think about getting creative with these. I know a lot of you are picking up multiples, and right now this one, which on hsn.com we call cream, I keep calling it the kind of classic daisy. This is by far the most popular here at $26.95.
You can't go wrong, remember, because improvements knows Faux. So this is going to be something that you're going to be able to have season after season, no maintenance and tons of beauty. Remember, 144 little daisies on here. That's a lot of flower.
Yeah, it is. It's so full. And again, you're getting this immediately when you get it home, and it will always look like this for you. And it adds back perfectly to our today's special. So I keep mentioning that we're kicking off our big spring sale weekend tonight.